Da-da-da-da-da. Turn off torpedoes. Alright. Right. Hey. Hello there. I did not see you. Welcome. Welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. I wonder why you're here. You want to see a fight? Not sure I'm going to give you one. From the looks of it, 30 times speed dropped down to 10. I actually am going to give you one. However, it will be a bit of a slow fight, really. My ships are slow. Only a couple of enemy ships in total. And a destroyer that has a suicide wish. If she remains this close to my main battle fleet. My destroyers, of course, are still screening. But essentially most of my fleet is on low fuel here. They just sailed to Africa when they got attacked last episode by a couple of French cruisers, who are also on low fuel. How lovely. Girini, look at that. Look at how old. This is why we're building the new battleships and battle cruisers. That's 3, that's 4. Only the Corn here is a modern battleship. All the others are very outdated. Enemy sinks. Innsbruck. You know what? Let's turn away. Got a strange feeling. I'm almost in torpedo range, yeah. Let's see what my escorting ships do now. Well, not much, I think. Tighten up formation, close the distance, run faster. These heavy cruisers, by the way, also outdated by now. Very outdated. So yeah, I need these. I need these to upgrade my fleet to a more modern standard. As Jean de Vienne dies, only one enemy light cruiser remains. A nasty hit on 2 of my ships, actually. What happened to you, sir? A 6-incher. Impressive. Yeah, that really proves my point that my cruisers are outdated. If a 6-inch gun can do this... yeah, makes sense. But then it's time to replace them as quickly as humanly possible. Because I will not win a 3rd war, not with these ships. I need that peace deal, France. And Spain as well, to be honest. Although this fleet is here to actually attack the Spanish/French colonies here. You, sir, have a knack for surviving. Also, are my ships all seriously... oh, no, they are moving. They are moving. It was like, are you frozen or something? For a moment I thought the game was broken, but that is luckily not the case. I guess I'm just not used to having ships without fuel. Equatorial Guinea of Spain has been taken by the Germans. Oh dear. That means Spain is down to Cuba and not much else. Oh, you know, I seem to remember thinking that I would attack Cuba and take it, but, can't remember if that was this campaign or another. Either way, we're pushing into Jordan right now with an army. Another army is still fighting Tripolitania. If I launch a naval invasion, I can attack Gabon. Maui. Let's do so immediately. With that fleet. This fleet, on the other hand, let's go to Malaga. And over here, we have all Rudolphs. 10 months, 11 months, then we get the Donau class ships. In terms of finances, we are well within capacity, so what I'm going to do is start off, I think. We seriously need some proper heavy cruisers. Let's start off with a single heavy. And 5 destroyers. Extra, well, 6. Yeah, that works. Minus 40 million though, that kind of sucks, but, well, is what it is. And that is something I'm saying a lot these days, isn't it? Because I don't believe in predestination or fate or luck. Nope, it's just happening. You're either lucky or you're not, I suppose, in some ways. Unlucky, I suppose. But influence it, can you? Well, very limited, I suppose. But that's just me rambling. That's just me rambling, saw. Transjordan has been taken. 58%, that's actually not a lot. So let's send in another division. 3 turns to get there, that's fine. Spain. Come to a naval invasion, come to a peace deal. They're building 1 ship. Now this is the moment where I really should make a backup of this game and then start playing as Spain, see if I can turn the battle around. I mean, they have 2 old battleships on the other side of the world, 2 small ports. I mean, they can duck the battleships, but that's about it. Huh. Yeah, that'll be a fun thing to do, but then I have to edit the save files and all that shit, and I'm not into that. Okay, so a large French fleet is here by now. That's a good thing. Well, large. Couple of cruisers here, couple of cruisers there, little submarine. Nothing too fancy all around. How many ships are you building, France? 37, yeah. They will quickly rebuild their fleet. Hopefully, after this naval invasion here, I can push again for peace. I kinda want it by now. I'm more and more getting worried about the state of my older ships, and I seriously need to get rid of them. I like the fact that I took Transjordan. I also got Palestine, but it's better that I have it than that the British have it. Let's face it, people. British and Palestine is a bad idea. Yes. If there is one nation I blame for the shit that is happening in the world in the past few months, it's Great Britain. Tripolitania has been taken. Gabon has been taken. Policies, France, peace treaty, yes. You want it, I want it. Besides, there's nothing to attack here anymore. The nearest French colony, the nearest French port, well, besides France itself, well, I suppose we could go here and claim this area while we're here if the French do not sign a immediate peace deal. I'll crush those colonies here. Secure the Caribbean. And force the French to also, well, part of France they have, and all the way back here, French Indochina. And that will be everything they have. But it will be their choice. Their choice. Will they accept my kind peace deal? I believe they will. Peace has been signed. Okay. Look at that. 71 months. Jeez. 71 months? That is like a bloody lot, isn't it? That's like almost 6 years. Almost 6 years. Only a minor victory, they say. Huh. Well, 2 billion is a very nice thing to have. However, New Caledonia... Ooh, that is... Oh, the New Caledonia is expensive. Yeah, that's cheap. Marquesas Islands. And it gives me a port. And I'd rather have the money, to be honest. No provinces received. Okay. Well, that's fair. Panama Canal became active. Spain. Can't do a peace deal with you. Okay. Well, hello, I got a fleet moving there. Might as well move the second fleet here as well then, right? It does give me a bit of breathing room. And let's take a look at the policy screen of the the Austro-Hungarian Empire, pardon me. Yeah, the other nations are fine in terms of relationships. So what I'm gonna do... All my ships that are not at sea... Let's see, St. Ivan, yeah. Battleship, scrap. The Troon is a Wells class. Upgraded Wells, yeah, they need to go as well. Vorarlberg class cruisers. They are my old gunboats. I expected a lot of them. They utterly failed me. I'm gonna scrap them immediately. Scrap them. Then we have a Habsburg and a Badenburg battleship. Habsburg, Badenburg, both will be scrapped. Although, let's first try to sell these off. These might be... Someone might be interested in buying them. Then we have another 2 Badenburgs here. Honest and Tegelhof. Let's start selling them off. Gamma class light cruiser. For the love of God, I can't remember what that is. Okay, so scrap. A Linz and Carthage. Carti class. Carthagia, I suppose. Okay, that can remain. And the Linz class can remain as well. Okay. So these two can stay. Then we have the T-class torpedo boats. Scrap. Let's start by class, shall we? Scrap T-classes, thank you. Theodo class light cruisers. They can remain for now. I like the hull. This is just because I like the hull. I'll be honest. The Voslaus. I should not do it like that. Oh no, they gotta go. Scrap them. The Linzes, Carthagias could remain. Okay. Okay, this is a good first scrap action, I think. Let's see what it does to my economy. If it does anything to my economy. It better be. Otherwise, I'll be grumpy. Ottoman wants to buy the Badenburg. Yes, you may have it. You may have her, my friends. You may have her. Let's be honest. So, Badenburg. No, the only battleship is Rudolph that I'm gonna build. I'm not gonna build these anymore. Delete. Habsburg, delete. Comets. Delete. Bloedens. Go away. I don't want any more gammas. Alabers may remain in service. You may remain in service. St. Ivan, scrap. Kloster, scrap. Yeah, we're gonna scrap so many ship designs here. Linz, Carthagia may remain. Toledo may remain. T-class, delete. Corin may remain. Vorslau may be removed. Volstabroek may remain. Okay, this is better. This is better, my friends. We're slightly overbuilding capacity right now, but in 2 months that should fix itself, as the first destroyers will come off the line. And I'm surprised I'm only making 6 million now. I would have expected to make like 20 million? I scrapped so many ships, man. Where is my maintenance money? Give it back to me. Give it back. Stereoscopic rangefinders. Ottomans. Ooh, tempting, but no. You may have the old one. Yes. Look at that. Plus 1 million. Is it because these ships are being transferred and being moved into service? I don't know. I don't know. I do know that my first destroyers are done. Ottomans. Yes, you may have that battleship as well. The Ottomans are getting all my old battleships. I'll be happy with that. Invasion is succeeding. Okay. So tell me, how many of those old battleship status do I still have? 1. Only the Badenburg. And not for much longer either. Three months, then these battle cruisers will be done. Ooh, look at that, plus 35 million now. I'm not gonna spend money on Spain, man. No way. Auto-resolve. Hydrophone. Nicaragua has been taken by France. Okay. Americans are attacking Nicaragua. Yeah, you made a mistake, Frenchies. You made a mistake. And with that, I'm going to pause the recording until something happens again. So I'll be back in an iffy. And with a simple end turn spam. But an end has come to Cuba. Cuba is now mine, my friends. And that leaves me with a slight conundrum. Where the hell is Spain now? We still have 2 Spanish warships. Next turn, we should see the complete and utter destruction of the Spanish Empire by our hands. I am very pleased indeed that we managed to do that. However, now it's time to head home because we're gonna lose a shit ton of money next turn. Job done. Now, whatever ships are in port, limited, please. Minus 100 million. Cut down on crew training. Luckily, my economy will now boost back from a war that lasted, I don't know, 80 months? Something like that. So, a large economic growth is to be expected, really. In the meanwhile, let's make sure that for the time being, let's take a look. Yeah, Germany is actually pretty low. Improve relations with the Germans. Morocco has been taken. Excellent. Look at that, my colonial empire is taking some real good shape here. I approve. Now, fleet status. If all is well, all my ships are in port. That means all my ships can go to limited control now. T-class destroyers. Scrap them. Panders may remain. Volca Brooks may remain. Teodos, they could remain as well, yeah. Gamma, I gotta double check. Should have written it down, but I didn't. Scrap 3 Gammas. The Voslau, I think I could scrap them. Yeah. I have 2 Welsh class heavy cruisers. Yeah, those are the old ones. Really old ones. Scrap them. Styria may remain. Linz may remain. Carthagia and Donau may remain. St. Ivan's. Very old battleships. Scrap. Nice. Look at that. Back to 31 ships rather than the almost 100 ships that I used to have. Now we can start building up again. And we got plenty of room to do so, I think. And one of the things I need most right now is heavy cruisers. So let's start building... You know what? No, let's keep that. Let's start building some heavies. Used half of the supply, so let's build 6 destroyers as well. You're doing 21 knots. That is very, very slow. Carthagia and Linz. Carthagia especially, 20 knots. Whew. Asterias are the better choice right now. Luckily, we got a shit ton of money, so it's okay if we lose a lot. While we rebuild our fleet to a more modern standard. Libya. Ah, Germans. Naughty, naughty, naughty. But the Germans and the Americans are still fighting it out here, which is kind of cool. Tell me I got, yeah, turbo-electric drives coming up. Yeah. No need to focus that. I had hoped other tech would come up. Alas, it was not to be. 6 new destroyers, please. Coastal submarines. Ooh. You know what? Oh, I got a fun idea, but I gotta finish these ships first. So I'll be back in an iffy. So, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of turns have passed. And my fleet has slowly but surely increased in size. We now have 6 battleships, 3 battle cruisers, although another one is being built and is almost ready, 15 heavies, 10 lights, another 4 are being built, 36 modern destroyers, and 24 submarines. That's right, I've invested in a small submarine corps. Half of them are coastal submarines, the other half are coastal mine-laying submarines to protect me ports. However, I think it's time we design a new warship. For we have access to Dreadnought 3, we have access to the Experimental Dreadnought 2, Experimental Dreadnought 1, but yeah, Dreadnought 3, ladies and gentlemen, look at this beauty. Can go up to 44,000 tons, and I think I will. Now, we have an advanced tall tower. Not quite the gorgeous tower that the Japanese have, but it's good enough. Let's combine that with a lovely funnel. Let's go 27 knots, please. 27 knots? Are you crazy? Yes, I am. Obviously. Let's force the boilers so we can do with one stack. Crop 3 armor, anti-torp 3, double bottom, reinforced bulkheads, anti-flood 3, and an advanced citadel. Stereoscopic range finding, hydro 2 RDFs. 14, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2, 2, 12. There we go. 1, 1, 2. Gotta save some, gotta still add weapons, you know. So, weapons. 14-inch Mark III guns. Let's start off with a normal setup, shall we? 2 in the aft, 2 in the front. Let's add a tall barbette over there. And hello, Mark III 8-inch guns. I would like 2 of those lovely batteries. 3-inch guns on the main tower, please. And 1 over there just because. 2-inch, again, on the main tower, please. And I think if I go 2-inch casemates, indeed, we can add those as well. There we go. 43,000 out of 44,000 tons. Let's up the aft armor a bit. We are very, very, very front heavy, aren't we? Let's drop you down. Let's go you to 8 and 5. Ooh. Okay, this is going to be interesting. 13-inch. I still need to add the barbettes as well. Let's drop you down. Let's go down to standard, single. Okay, 15. Ooh. Okay, what more can we do? I suppose what we could do is the following. We're almost perfectly balanced right now. In fact, if I do this, bring the aft belt up a bit. Okay, there we go. Then the ship is actually balanced. Would like another secondary there, though, if I can. Aft weight offset. We're 200 tons overweight. We can work with that. Conning tower back to 11. 12 on the main belt. Let's slowly. Yeah, let's do that. Increase, no. Can I go back to 12 here? Not quite. Alright, there we go. Oh, we're still at Cordites. Damn it! 2 powder T. Oh, 2 powder TNT, that works. Yeah. Yeah. Would like standard crew quarters, but yeah, no. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Lovely little ship. 12 main guns, 14-inch. We could... I'll give him a 1% length increase. That's 20 kilometers, 7... Yeah, well, it helps. It helps, folks, and that's what matters. 8-inchers can get 3% extra. There we go. Okay. I think we have ourselves a lovely little battleship. Well, not quite so little, actually. Bohemia. Very expensive as well. But they should be able to turn the tide of any battle. For the time being, anyway. Okay. Am I going to build one straight away? The answer is yes. Let's start building Bohemias. 22 months. It will take some time. And Saidia is about to be done. So, let's take a look. It is now April 1917. That's right. Last time we left off, it was like 1913. We spent a long time just hitting the unturn button. Not much has happened. The French actually tried to start a war with me once or twice. I barely avoided it, and that was good because I was down to 40 ships. While the French themselves, well, as you can see, we're still almost at war. They're rebuilding rapidly, but as they are at war right now, yeah, not much has changed. Of course, by selling, and I only realized that a few minutes ago, by selling all my older battleships, we still do not have the naval capacity to take the rest of France, and that is a bit of a shame. But not much else, well, has happened, can be done. However, look at that. Experimental Dreadnoughts are now obsolete, and Dreadnought 4 generic is now available. So, we're only gonna build... Are we gonna build 2 Bohemias? I think I will. 27 knots. You're a lot faster than the Rudolphs are. Also, all my Rudolphs have been upgraded to the new design. And I don't think I will build more of them, so I'm gonna delete the original design. The Corns. It's time to upgrade them first, I think. They're good ships. But they are a bit on the slow side. And with Crop 1 armor going down to Crop 3... Gear turbines, yes, yes, yes. We can save quite a bit of money, quite a bit of weight. Well, not money. Can we push to 25 knots? In terms of weight, yeah. Can we push them to 27 knots? In theory, yes. In practice, yes. Let's get better barbettes as well. Instead of ballistite, we're going 2 powder TNT2. Let's get an hydro and RDFs in as well. Can we get enhanced reloading? Yes, we can. Excellent. Tell me, what is my explosive chance now? Should be fairly low, 3%. Let's get heavy shells in. Slightly heavier chance of blowing up, but worth it. And these 6-inch guns, I'm going to replace you with dual 8-inchers. Ah, damn. That doesn't fit. Well, it does fit, but it doesn't work. Okay, so yeah. A very big speed increase on these ships. Standard crew quarters, please. Will make them much more useful in the engagements to come. Okay. That's 7 months to upgrade them. I got the capacity to upgrade one straight away, I think. Let's upgrade corn. Immediately. Let's see. Finances. We should be able to upgrade the second one as well, right? Budapest. Let's go. Also, Budapest. Meh. Yeah, sure. Alright. Battleships, okay. Corns, Rudolphs. Hold on. That means... yeah, Alabert and Leddies. I sold you, didn't I? I think I did. So let's get rid of those designs. Now the Linz and Carry, especially Carry. Can I still build you? Yeah, I can. But I need to upgrade you immediately. These cruisers are way too slow for a modern engagement. So let's see what we can make of you. Semi-oil. Gear turbines. 26 knots with forced boilers, maybe? No. Grab 3 armor. Let's see. That does not fit. The game is against me. At least against my designs. Okay, engine efficiency check. And we got what? 9-inch guns. Well, it's 26 knots. That is respectable. Not great, but it is respectable. Ooh, yeah, I do need death charges on these ships, though. But maybe if I go 2 powder TNT... Can I save some money there? No. You get, like, no armor either. You know what? If I take the 9-inch guns... out... and I drop down to 888s instead. Now we're overweight. Come on. You're 388 tons, the dual 9s. Okay. Dual 8s instead. Okay, that's doable for weights. Limitations. Now we can go to a 4-inch main belt at least. Can we go to a 5-inch? No. And that's the thing about this ship that worries me. In essence, this is a glass cannon. A glass cannon indeed. 12.5 kilometers, but at least they are somewhat useful with this upgrade. Right, let's take a look at the limbs as well. Ooh. Crab 3. Geared turbines, semi-oil. You have 11-inch guns. I do want 25 knots at the very least on this one. And submarine warfare, please. TNT 2 powder. Explosion chance, only 5%, but, well, 5.6. Let's get that under the 5. And there we go. Bigger crew quarters? Nah. No need. Main deck. Let's go to a 5-inch and 8.8 main armor. Yes, please. There we go. A large secondary tower. What? This is large secondary tower 1. Let's upgrade you with a more modern, with a heavier secondary tower, and I wonder... No casemate positions. Okay. Ah, you just have normal 2-inch gun positions, eh? Interesting, but no thanks. Let's do that. Ah, damn, I forgot something. Not on that ship. That ship is fine. I wanted to do the light cruisers as well. And I wanted to see if I can build new light cruisers. I'm not quite sure. I certainly hope so. But maybe that's for our next episode, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're running out of time, aren't we? Alright, 8 ships ready to be upgraded later on. Am I still going to build these? I mean, I don't think I will. Delete, delete. I do want to view this ship and upgrade it. This light cruiser should have some fun upgrades, I think. Or at least some extensive ones. Main tower. Get a front tower 3. Okay, a secondary tower. A rear mast 3. Okay. Main guns. I would like to add a 7-inch main gun to the front of this vessel. And am I gonna add something in the rear as well? No, I don't think so. However, turbo electric drives. With a semi-balanced rudder. Shaft, let's call it. And go... 28 is a bit too much for the weight, but the funnels could take it. 25 knots. And seeing the funnels... You know what? I'm going to keep the 4 stackers. I'm going to keep the 4 stacks on this design. Citadel is a bit too much, but that should be doable. How much overweight am I? Too much. Let's drop you down a bit. Drop you down a bit. Oh, let's go to 2 powder TNT. That saves me a bit. 3 tons overweight. Let's go mine layer 2. Problem solved. There we go. 25 knots and with a new 7-inch gun. You got no torpedoes though. No torpedoes at all. That reminds me. I know. I should call this episode to a close. We're reaching an hour already, but I need to see. I need to see what kind of light cruisers we have. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, join me next time while we design a new light cruiser. Until then, I wish you all a very fond farewell.